interesting, and it's the story of our journey of knowledge transformation with eGain in EE. EE runs the UK's biggest and fastest mobile network. We have 6 in-house sites dotted around the UK. We have partners in UK, Ireland and India. We're investing more than 15 billion building Britain's biggest network. So let's move on to the really interesting topic, which is customer service transformation with eGain knowledge. Why did we do it? What was the reason we embarked on this journey? We had a real problem with getting it wrong, and we absolutely wanted to crack that problem. The first challenge we had was we had a huge variation in performance. Performance is a mixture of people and process. When we looked at ranging performance, we had huge variance on customer satisfaction, we had huge variance on handle time of calls, we had huge variance on answers given to customers. The second challenge was we had 4 knowledge tools. All of these tools were based around searching, and what we found when we measured it was the knowledge information was inconsistent. Our advisors were using knowledge correctly around 10% of the time. So why did we choose eGain? The key reasons for eGain: number 1, it had the capabilities we wanted to drive us forward. Secondly, we really felt the eGain team had a desire to work with us and help us realise our ambition. And thirdly, to collaborate as we grow, and that's what we feel eGain brings to the table. So what we did and what we delivered. The key features we've implemented: we pass in customer and device information into the knowledge. We give the advisors the ability to pause and resume sessions. We also save the guided help information into our CRM system, so anyone across the company can see what's happened there. We have a feedback button on every single page, and that feeds through to our knowledge team. We did a complete overhaul of the knowledge content and set standards up for that. From our 20,000 individual articles to 10 guided help case bases. That ensures that we've got consistency in the way it's presented, and it really helps our frontline advisors. We deployed the product and we deployed the content, and we trained over 10,000 advisors. So what we found, in the front line, we found that first contact resolution improved. So we did a case study to measure this specifically, because we've done quite a lot of transformation and change at the same time. As you guys know, it's quite difficult sometimes to actually work out what's driven what change. So when guided help's used correctly, we were measuring first contact resolution on 85% of calls. When it wasn't used at all, the old way, 62%. So huge increase there, 23%. We found also guided help contributed to a 20% increase in Net Promoter Score. We measure, as we discussed earlier, customer satisfaction. At the end of each call, we send the customers a text, and we use that to measure the customer satisfaction, and we use Net Promoter Score as one of the methods for that. We've also seen complaints reduce as a result of this. From a customer perspective, consistent information is given. We have a better customer experience as a result of that, because we're giving the right information at the right time through a structured method. From a training perspective, guided help has reduced our training time from at least 14 working days down to 8. We've improved speed to competency from 6 months down to 3 months, so 50% improvement there. From a business perspective, we've improved first contact resolution significantly. We've reduced complaints. We've made training much more effective and made the people more effective as a result of this. And from an advisor perspective, they have the knowledge at the fingertips. Their KPIs are achievable. If you follow the guided help, you will succeed. Very straightforward. And the data that we get out of the back of eGain, joined with other information, is super powerful. And we have clear accountability for this. And that's one theme we've had all the way through, from content to improvements. It's all about real clear accountability. Now that we had this rich information, you can really get down into the detail. Week on week, month on month, we rank the call reason information that we get out of eGain, tied with the other data, to work out what do we need to focus on to give the biggest impact. And that helps us prioritise our continuous improvement activities. So what next? Our current plan is we're looking to upgrade to the latest version and make sure that that's effective for us. We exploit any new capabilities and keep it current. As I mentioned, the key theme is let's keep current, let's continue to improve, and let's keep exploiting what we've done and what we've achieved. We can't sit on this one. We've got to keep it moving forward and continue to build on it. And that's what our next steps with eGain.